After Morgan Wallen didn't win any of his 3 categories at the CMA Awards on Wednesday night, he posted on his Instagram story, "Walked in tonight a winner, didn't leave no different." 2 days later, Morgan already knows that the 2024 Grammys are going to make no difference to him either because he wasn't even nominated.
Last night we let the liquor talk.
Because of his phenomenal success commercially this year, Morgan wasn't just seen as a strong contender for the country categories, he was seen as a strong contender for the Album of the Year and Record of the Year categories. But zero, zilch, zip. I did have a chuckle when I saw that Last Night was nominated. It wasn't snubbed. It was nominated for Best Country Song. It's just that Best Country Song is a Songwriters Award, and Morgan Wallen did not have a hand in writing Last Night. So the 4 songwriters of Last Night are nominated. Morgan Wallen is not. But on the other side of that, so Last Night did get into Best Country Song, so that means it was really snubbed in Best Country Solo Performance. Morgan Wallen's vocals, are they really that great to make the final 5 of that? No. And then we're really talking he was snubbed in Record of the Year? So yeah, the snub for Last Night isn't that strong. Variety mentioned Morgan being snubbed during her interview with the head of the Grammys, Harvey Mason Jr. yesterday.
Okay, so we're going to do this a little differently this year.
If I just read you Harvey's answer, you'd be like, what the hell was that about? So to understand the context of Harvey's answer, I gotta tell you Variety's question to him. It's so weird. After bringing up Morgan and saying he was shut out again, Variety says to him, "Whenever it seems like there could be a deliberate snub, as the leader of the organization, do you sometimes feel you have to say, come on, we have to be fair here?" What? So then here's Harvey's answer. "Well, I always believe we've got to be fair and we have to be honest. I think that goes without saying. But music is subjective, and when you're evaluating it, a lot goes into that. Our voters, I believe, take the task very seriously. I think they generally do a really good job doing the work of listening and making decisions based on the music, but it is subjective. You really have to read into the words he says and add words that he doesn't say. But he seems to be saying, the mandate he gives voters is vote based on the music. But he has no way of knowing, and even voters aren't going to have a way of knowing if their opinion of that artist is influencing their reaction to the music." Thanks for the insight, Harvey. Yeah, so then he continues. "And when it comes to snubs, it absolutely disappoints me. I'm affected by it for sure, because I'm a creator and a musician. I know what it feels like to put all your heart and all your soul into a project that you really believe is the best work." What? "So it really disappoints me. I always want to make sure we're being representative and we're being accurate, but it's very subjective." So basically, any artist who released music this year that thought their music was great and wasn't nominated for Grammy, Harvey is disappointed that you were snubbed and is affected by your snub. So that's hundreds of artists he's affected by their snub. Okay, thanks, Harvey. So yeah, what did that tell you? Nothing. So Variety didn't really want to ask about Morgan, and Harvey didn't really want to talk about Morgan, but we can. In all the posts I've seen of people protesting Morgan snubs, I haven't seen a single person say Morgan Wallen deserved to be nominated because his album was the best album of the year or his song was the best song of the year. No one's saying that. Everyone's saying Morgan Wallen deserves to be nominated because his song was number 1 for 16 weeks.
Something's telling me this ain't over yet.
So up to now, it's been the guy who got caught saying the N-word publicly has made meh music. So it's been you can nominate him, you can not nominate him. It's questionable that you're not nominating him, but you can't say for sure. Until it's the guy who got caught saying the N-word publicly made an amazing song or he made an amazing album. Ooh, am I going to vote for him or not? Ooh. And if he's not nominated, then we can talk about a snub. Right now, in terms of the quality of his music, it's not a snub. But yeah, what do you think about Morgan Wallen not being nominated at the Grammys this year?